Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball one. Tapped out in front of home. And a good throw gets him one gone. Devin Travis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Josh Donaldson takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And there's ball two now. Runner at second here with one man out. To 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's in danger now of putting two men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away. Edwin Encarnacion steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So runners at the corners with two gone, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. Too low, 1-0. Runners at the corners, two men out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, two strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, center fielder, Billy
to short. Tulowitzki has it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number one. In now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into straightaway right. Hara on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Xander Bogaerts gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Upton Jr. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Michael Saunders will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
He pulls this one into right. Blackman is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Russell Martin.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Troy Tulowitzki into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Grounded to the right. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Salvador Perez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
Got a full count.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Just hung in there on that one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Saunders is under it. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Moustakas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that misses inside, 1-0.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Martin has it, and he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, 2 down now. Yangervis Solarte gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Parra moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gerardo Parra steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. chopped foul wide of first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Melvin Upton Jr. will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in, Devin Travis. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And a good changeup there by Volquez for strike one. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Josh Donaldson will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now a move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Paulo Orlando digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. You like what you've seen? That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Jason Kipnis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Billy Burns stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Saunders has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Josh Donaldson is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn. The same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulled toward right center field. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Charlie Blackmon is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Parra is there, one away. One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Kendrys Morales digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Michael Saunders heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Volquez has his sign. First pitch on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. So a runner at first with one man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Salvador Perez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And that misses. Ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Mike Moustakas is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Hervis Solarte is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Paulo Orlando comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Jason Kipnis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And not in time as the run scores. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Well, with all the bases Kipnis is capable of stealing, it's no surprise why his uniform is so dirty all the time. He stole more than 30 in 2012 and 13. 22 bags in 2014.
Yeah, and not quite as many steals in 2015, but his overall production was still pretty great, especially for a second baseman.
Billy Burns is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
And a throw behind the runner at third, and he'll dive back in safely. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Charlie Blackmon steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. 1-0. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a pickoff throw to third. And the runner back safely. 2 out, bases loaded. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
This would be a big time to pick up back-to-back strikeouts if you can get it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just one run. Leading off the inning, Melvin Upton Jr., as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now to the plate, Devin Travis. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Popped high in the air. Morales is there for it. And that ends the inning. Xander Bogaerts gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
The shortstop.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Gets a small piece near the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Kendrys Morales will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. So they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Salvador Perez digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Volquez has his target. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
And now on 0-2, you got to show you still got some life up there. You can't just lay down for him.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away. Michael Saunders will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Burns is going to get there. And that's the second out of the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in, Russell Martin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional seventh.
Mike Moustakas will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Joaquin Benoit will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And taken in out there for the first out. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. Paulo Orlando stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Gerard Dyson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll...
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a flare out toward right center. Parra coming on. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Billy Burns gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Francisco Liriano will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And the move is Upton. And that retires the side. Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Dyson is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. Gerardo Parra strides in, grounded out his last time through. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Solarte's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Charlie Blackmon digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High and deep to right center. Back goes Upton Jr. at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in at third base as the Royals are in business here with a leadoff triple. Xander Bogaerts strides forward now with a very important insurance.